Welcome the CEO of the Jackson YMCA, Shauna Tello. Hi, Shauna.
Hi, Bart. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, great to have you here. 2023 going to be a big year for the Jackson Y.
It's an incredibly big year. Yeah, we're really looking forward with a lot of excitement and hope and enthusiasm. So here today, I guess, to talk about 2022, though, as a year-end wrap-up and report back to the community. I would say that the theme of 2022 for us is gratitude. We had a very, very good year, and we owe it all to our volunteers, our volunteer board of directors, our staff, our investors, and our community partners. Really, the successes that we've had, especially coming through the pandemic, we can attribute to those folks.
Yeah, a lot of the service that you provide the community came from the pandemic. All the food, you opened up your locker rooms and showers and the building to the community, and really became, I think, for a lot of people, a lifeline.
It really did, and we learned so much more about our organization, ironically, when our doors were closed than we ever imagined we could learn. We learned how much our active older adult population relies on the Y for social connections and for exercise that improves their mobility and manages their pain. We learned how many people rely on us just for Wi-Fi. We learned how many people were struggling with food insecurity as we were able to partner with Jackson Public Schools to distribute food. We learned about access, internet access for families, and how much kids rely on internet access to do their homework. And we were able to partner with JPS to distribute homework. And so coming out of the pandemic really has been a time of growth for us as we take a closer look at our mission and ways that we can serve the community and piggyback on those partnerships that came as a result of COVID, and look forward to the future and the incredible things we can do now, looking toward the new facility and, like I said, utilizing all these newly formed partnerships. A few of the highlights of 2022, our membership and program participation continues to grow. We achieved our capital campaign goal of raising $25 million for a transformational new Y in downtown Jackson. We exceeded our annual campaign goal. Our annual campaign, the Strong Kids, Strong Communities campaign, is what we use to provide scholarships to children and families and adults to participate in YMCA programs and receive Y services. And anytime you can achieve your annual campaign goal, it's a really rewarding testimony to the impact that you have on your community and the fact that people understand the impact and they want to get behind it and invest in it on an annual, ongoing basis. And when we launched the capital campaign, there was some concern about fundraising for both. And Jackson has really stood behind the YMCA and supported us in both of those. So that was certainly a big highlight for 2022. I mentioned partnerships. We worked closely with Jackson College last summer for our summer day camp program, and we had the opportunity not only to expose hundreds of camp kids, many of them from downtown Jackson, to the Jackson College campus, but they got to participate in different programs and activities facilitated by Jackson College employees. I think that it really allowed the kids to envision themselves on a college campus someday, and open their eyes to a lot of really neat programs that they have available to them, even as early as high school, at the Jackson College campus.
I'm sure they're probably the kids that never even had set foot on the campus.
Absolutely, yes. And certainly hadn't envisioned themselves learning about becoming a dental hygienist or culinary education. And it's incredible the number of programs we have right at our fingertips out at Jackson College.
Well, you brought some photos, and this doesn't look like a typical Y activity.
Well, this is Mark. He's one of our full-time facility techs, and he's in the process in this photo of rebuilding components of our men's sauna. As you know, we launched a capital campaign back in 2017 to build a new YMCA. And in December, last December, we made the decision to pivot to, well, not this last December, but December of 2021, we made the decision to pivot to a major renovation or redevelopment of our existing facility plus new construction. Roughly 16,000 square feet added on to our existing facility. And so the groundbreaking is anticipated to be in May, coming up very soon. But we have been working internally on doing some of that deferred maintenance from when we thought we would be building a completely new facility. So getting us through until May, when the really exciting work begins. The photo you're seeing now is from demolition of some property on the corner of Mechanic and Wesley by the Y that we've been working to acquire for many, many years. And we were really fortunate that the owners of this property donated it to the Y and partnered with the city on demolition. And if you've been down there, it really opens things up and looks beautiful.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot of space for the new construction and the parking, and you'll have the whole block practically.
Yeah. I talked a little about our community partners. Summit Orthodontics has been a longtime community partner in supporting our Turning Point program for breast cancer survivors. And there you see Michelle Woods, one of our longtime YMCA employees, and she's also the woman really who spearheads the Turning Point program and builds relationships with survivors and keeps them on a fitness journey. And we're really thankful for all of the levels of support that we receive at the Y from all of the different investors who are all passionate about different unique programs and services that we provide. And it's fun to strengthen those partnerships over the years. Another big partner, the ISD, we've had several fun events focused on families and encouraging physical activity and reading for kids. And the ISD has provided hundreds of bags of age-appropriate books through this new partnership of we do an October event and a winter event where we distribute books to families, and it's just a blast. And that's more from our book distribution and physical activity events.
Yeah, was that one? I think it was the Halloween, your Halloween event, yeah.
And that's from the Halloween event also. We did a floating pumpkin patch to promote kids getting in the water and getting comfortable and confident in the water. It was really fun to see the kids wrestling those pumpkins in the pool. And these community events are a great way, like I said, to get kids comfortable in the water. A lot of people don't know this, and anytime I have the opportunity, I take it and share it, that drowning is still the second leading cause of accidental death among youth. And it's so important that although many of us have had the fortune of participating in swim lessons, many, many, many more of us have not. And so we have to continue to make that a priority for kids in our community. This is a few of our incredible board members at our big annual fundraising event. It's called the Party for a Cause, and that's where we celebrate and thank all of our investors for their participation in annual campaign giving. The Levy family has been tremendous supporters of the Y over the years and passionate about making sure that kids have access to swim lessons, and also one of the pillars of the early work to start the capital campaign to build a new facility Mike Levy was a big part of that work early on.
50 Amp Fuse, your big party band.
Yeah, we have a great time at that event. It's really intended, like I said, to celebrate and thank all of our investors and volunteers and partners, and to remind people to put us in their budgets the upcoming year. But just a great way to celebrate community and the impact that we can have when we work together. This year, our Volunteer of the Year was recognized at that event. It was Dan Bishop. Here's two of our partners and volunteers right here, Sarah Richmond and Jacob from Grow Jackson. So Dan received the Volunteer of the Year award. He has been very engaged with the capital project and is overseeing our marketing and communications and a few board committees. This is one of our team members, Steve. You'll see him in the evenings, helping with youth development programming and supervising in the gyms. And he volunteered to speak on behalf of the veterans that we were honoring at our Party for a Cause this year. The party fell on Veterans Day, and so it was a great opportunity to honor and thank our veterans, and he did a great job presenting. So.
Nice. Well, when you look at the accomplishments of, say, the last 2 years, the pandemic, you were closed several months, all the other impacts of the pandemic on the Y, you're still able to have a lot of accomplishments and continue moving forward with the capital campaign and reaching the goal. So congratulations.
Thank you. That's what we do, and I'm so incredibly thankful for the Y staff. They are really the backbone of the work and keep it moving forward. And I'd be lying if I said it hasn't been challenging the last couple of years. But they've got true grit, and they press on, and they meet the needs of our members, and they're even working to develop new programs, despite all of the things we're juggling. Listening to the community and starting new things. It's just an honor to get to work beside them and to see us really doing great work for Jackson. Big highlight was getting to reopen Nixon Pool. You know, I was one of the kids that would walk to Nixon in the summer, and so to get to partner with the rec department on that, to reopen that pool for kids, that was really a highlight for us for 2022, and staff worked really hard on that.
Yeah, it's amazing. Some communities, they weren't able to open their pools. Philadelphia is actually hiring people to be lifeguards, and they're even saying, you don't have to swim, we'll teach you.
Wow.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we'll look forward to a great 2023. Who knows? Groundbreaking, and who else? What other excitement?
Big things on the horizon, very big things. And like I said, keep your ears open for the groundbreaking ceremony and the work ahead of us, the phasing of the project. It will have some impact on operations, and our members will definitely see it and feel it. But I know that they're 100% behind it too. And we'll get through it. We'll get through it quickly, and then we will really celebrate the grand opening of the new YMCA.
Thanks, Shauna.
Thank you, Bart.
Shauna Tello, the CEO of the Jackson YMCA. We've got some birthdays to celebrate. The Jennifer Scanlon Birthday Club follows these words.